everybody, it's Amanda, and I'm back with another Sailor Ink Studio swatching video. So today we're going to finish off the 42 and the 43 series. I only had, the 42 series only has two inks, 642 and 442, and I've swatched 642. So we're going to have 442 in our lineup today, and then we're going to do the 43 series, of which I've swatched ink 543. So we're going to do the rest of them. So just as a preview of what we have going on today, we have Sailor Ink Studio 743, 243, 943, 442, 243, or is that, oh, 34, that's 343, 843, 143, and 443. So that's what we're going to swatch today. And I have these all in things, but I don't have them in any sort of order. So we're going to do 1, 2. Oh my gosh, these labels and these vials are like driving me bonkers. Like, how hard is it to stick? 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay. As usual, I have my Moon Man mini glass tip pen. This is the Moon Man N6. And then we have some coloring swatch cards. I'm just going to grab a stack. I'm sure that's too many, but it's fine. Alright, so we're not going to be swatching these because I already have cards of these, but we will show the whole 42, 43 lineup at the end. So I'm going to start with Sailor Ink Studio 442. I put a note that it may be contaminated. This is one of those that had ink on top of the saran wrap, so I'm not sure if that like leaked in or not, so I don't know how accurate my ink swatch is going to be. If you have any of these inks and want to let me know, please do. If anything seems off, I would appreciate being notified of it if you are familiar with the inks as well, because then I can get like a supplemental sample and correct it. Like I did, I think it was with 273. Apparently my swatch was like way off what it should have been. And this came from Yoseka Stationery. I mean, I bought it. They didn't send it to me. I bought it from Yoseka Stationery. 442. All right. What I forgot to mention, we're going to be swatching on some Cosmo Airlight paper and some Tomoe River paper, because I like to see what it looks like on those pages, or on those papers, because those are kind of the papers that I'm sort of using the most right now. Plus I've swatched like all the other inks on these papers, so it just makes sense to continue doing it that way. It's very pretty. It's like a grayish bluish purple. I like it a lot. Very pretty. Very nice. So that's what that looks like. And that was Sailor Ink Studio 442. Next up we have we're going to do Sailor Ink Studio 143. Very pretty in the writing. This is so pretty. It's all dual shady. Reminds me of, is it Sailor Not a Chico maybe? I think that's a little more blue. Either way, very nice. Pretty. Hope everybody's doing well. Sailor Ink Studio 243. I do really like the, I have, like I said, I have a bottle of 543 and I really like that ink a whole lot. So I expect that I'll like these 43s. They seem to be a little like on the bluey purple side and they're very pretty. 243. Do I have enough to write? Yes, 243, 43. Using one of these brushes that like soaks up a ton of ink, so hopefully. Ooh, pretty. I don't know if it's all of the 200 series inks, but they seem to lean a little more grayish compared to some of the other inks. It's like, I don't know what that's about. I know that the series determines like sort of like what it looks like, but pretty, pretty, pretty. Very nice. Next up we have Sailor 343. Can I tell you, it feels so good to be like covered in ink. That's my email, not yours. This ink is so pretty. Ooh, I like this one. This one kind of reminds me of 224. I'm gonna have to compare those. I think it's 224. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. But maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. We'll take a look at it. Okay. Next up we have Sailor 443. And it seems like the 400 series seems to lean closer to, oh, maybe not. I was gonna say it leans closer to like the 100 series, but maybe not. Number 443. Sorry for the extra noise. Apparently my email's going bonkers. pretty. That's gorgeous. Pretty. Okay, so I do go back to what I was going to say in my original statement. It seems like the 400 series harkens back to like the 100 series, but it's a little darker perhaps. A little more saturated or something. I like it. I like it. Holy moly. Okay, so my Outlook, I have it set to give me notifications, but it only gives me the notifications after I gain like 20 of them. And then it just replays them over and over and over again until it goes through all of them instead of sending them to me all at once. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, you don't care about that. This is not a video about my work email situation. It's a video about ink. Next up, we have a Sailor Ink Studio 743. Just making sure I had the right side of the card. I like this one. I started rewatching New Girl last night. I just wanted something. So Mondays, my favorite evening streamer has off, and I just wasn't feeling anybody else that was on really. So I just was like, I want to watch Netflix. I wanted to watch a movie, but I couldn't think of like what movie I wanted to watch. And then I just wanted something like cozy and comfortable and like silly. And then I saw that New Girl was on Netflix, and I watched, I don't remember when I stopped watching. I stopped watching at a point, like it changed nights, or I got busy, or like, I don't remember. Like, I think maybe it went to Thursday nights or something like that, and we didn't have a DVR, and so I missed it, and I was like, I never went back and like watched it online or something, so I just like fell out of watching it. I think it switched nights, or maybe I just got busy. I don't know. Either way, I didn't get to keep up with it. So I think like I think I missed the whole last season, and maybe a few of the season before. But anyway, I just wanted to start it like all over from the beginning because I love those characters so much. It's such a goofy little show, but it's so cute. It's exactly what I was looking for yesterday. Like, I've been playing horror games and watching people play horror games, and just like, I just needed a break from all of it. But I didn't really feel like listening to music. I don't know. I just wanted something to watch on TV. So I watched New Girl, and it was super fun and cute. I think I watched like 5 or 6 episodes last night. It was just exactly what I needed. I don't know if I said, but this is Sailor Ink Studio number 843. Getting darker and more saturated. Be interested to see what some of your favorites from this one are. They all kind of seem pretty close. Maybe not. I'm just saying that. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of like what this did here on the card, where it kind of looks like the moon in the sky or something. Like, there was something, I don't know if it's a fingerprint, or there was something in the manufacturing of this particular card that, yeah, I like how it did that though. how it like broke apart like that. I missed a spot along the edge, but I don't care. Or do I care? I kind of care. I kind of care. Especially since it's that easy to fix. So there we go. And last but not least in this particular series is going to be Sailor 943. So we're going to do that one next. Should be a pretty dark blue if it goes based on how it's been going. Sherman frame. Yep, this is one of those like dark, like business appropriate inks. I don't know what that voice was there, but just go with it. I am so happy to be playing with these inks again. Happy and sad. It's bittersweet because the more I play with them, the sooner we'll be done with them. I do have some, I don't have the inks in-house, but I know that I have had requests for doing the Sailor Shikiori line, and I actually have found that I have quite a few samples already in my possession from that line, so I just need to order the ones that I don't have, order samples of the ones that I don't have, so that will be coming one of these days. I'm really trying not to spend money right now, just in like, not like in general, but like on pen stuff, especially. Because I have more than I could ever need. I really just want to go through and do like those ink shelf videos. I have like 5 or 6 more to edit and put up, and then I need to like film some where I go through my entire like catalog of bottles of ink. Like my ink shelf is like doubled since I filmed that first video. I really want to also like organize it and then sort of do like an update, or maybe not an update, I'm not sure, it's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, so here's like a sampling of our inks today. I'm gonna go ahead and let these dry. Yeah, they're still wet on these papers, but here's the Cosmo Air Light paper and the Tomoe River paper. But I'm going to let these ink swatches dry and all that stuff, and we'll come back and take a look at them in just a few moments. Well, it'll be a few moments for you. It'll probably be, I don't know, a few minutes for me. So anyway, I'll be right back. Hi everybody, we're back with the final reveal. Actually, 1 second. 943 kind of reminded me of one of the Sailor 50 States inks, so I wanted to kind of compare them. So okay, so here we are. We have our Tomoe River paper. It looks like we have 743 has a little bit of sheen, and then 943 has some green sheen. There's some like a halo around the edge where there's lots of ink on 843. Same here. Looks like we could have some haloing. I don't know, it's just really pretty. Here it is on the Cosmo paper. Actually, it's still kind of drying on here on this paper. This paper takes forever to dry, but there is some sheen developing there. Again, where we have a lot of ink, there's a halo. We have some here. So yeah, so there is some sheen and stuff. So actually, I just got a work message. One moment. So I'm gonna throw this in before I say the goodbye message, but I realized that last video that I did, I like put these away so you could kind of see where they fit in, and I was gonna put these away and just thought you might be interested in that. So we have 440, 441, and then we go to 442, and then I also have 443. So here's kind of how these all stack together. I know it's kind of here. Just move these. Like, we're gonna do this in a bigger capacity at some point in the future, but here's kind of where we are on that spectrum in case you wanted to see it. Maybe that helps you make a decision if you wanted any of these. But yeah, like we're filling in holes now. Then we had back to the 42s. We had 642. So we had 641 and 642. I kind of showed those off last time. And then it jumps to like 650. I don't think there's a 643. No, there isn't. I love that ink. Okay, and then we're going to go back up to the front with our 143s. 141, 140, 141, and here's where 143 fits. So kind of like a blue, a tealy blue, and like a blurple. Kind of. And then we jump to 150. I don't know if there's anything in between these, but that's where that goes. 143, 241, 243. So again, teal and blurple. Then we have 341 and 343. So again, teal. I like these two together, to be perfectly honest. So that's nice. Ooh, and then we have that 370 right there. That looks cool together. So 540, 541, and then we have 543. Just to kind of give an idea what those look like together. They look really nice together, I think. Then we don't have a 643, but we have a 743. So we do 740, 741, and 743. I forget like how the naming convention goes. It's like the 7, like the first number is like the saturation level, and then the next two numbers are like the color, or I forget. I'll look it up by the time we get to the end. So we have 840 and 841, and then 843. So again, we kind of have like a true blue, the aqua blue, and then like a purpley blue. And then last but not least for this round, we have 940, although 940 kind of looks like Sailor. I think we've gone over this before. Sailor New York as well. I feel like this is a little darker, but I think when we talked about it, it was like pick your favorite sort of thing. Okay, so 940, 941, and then 943. Actually, I'm going to pull these off so we can see them a little bit. So yeah, it's hard to tell because I laid down so much ink, so this kind of sheens already, but yeah, very nice. I accidentally stopped the video instead of zooming out. Okay, so anyway, so I hope that you found that enjoyable or useful or helpful in some way. Yeah, I have no idea what series we'll do next, but we will do another set of these inks very soon. Look at this rainbow. We're filling up fast. We're filling up fast. I'm excited. I'm excited to have like a completed ring. It's gonna be great. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.